welcome to Tits and Giggles. I'm Keisha, and we have Simone, the producer, in the back, and together we are Tits and Giggles Unedited.
Warning, please be advised that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as fact or advice. Please be advised that at some point you may need to adjust your volume due to screaming and loud laughter.
Alright, first question of the day. A woman on the internet said women date and dress their sons like the men they want. She said they cadoodle and watch a movie with their sons and treat them like someone they're dating. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? You want to go first?
No, you go first.
All right, so I never heard of this. I know that they dress. I've seen little boys dressed like older guys or older than their age, and I just thought it was like a culture thing. I never heard of women like literally treating their sons as if they're their man.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I guess that's where you get like mama's boys from.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's a lot of mama's boys out there. It's a shame. That go back to that. Remember that one conversation we had with that when we had that guest, and he was like, women can't raise a son.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back to that.
Yeah, I don't know. So, have you experienced many quote unquote mama's boys or guys where you were like,
a lot of mama's boys. It's a shame too. It's okay.
But what you think will make them mama's boys? Like, have you witnessed like a mom, I don't know, waiting on their child hand and foot, or is it their decision making?
It's the waiting on them hand and foot.
For
That's
real?
why they don't be knowing how to do stuff now. Can't wash clothes, can't cook. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. It's always don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I'll do it. And then when they get older, you don't know how to.
Right.
You don't know you're not supposed to mix your white and your darks. Okay. You don't know how to do what? You don't know how to boil noodles. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. You don't know how to fill out your doctor's office papers. What you calling your mouth for? I need my social. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I feel like I seen a skit on that.
No, that's ridiculous. They need to.
Wow. And see, for me, the thing would be, okay, you don't know, and then you don't want to know.
Right.
Like,
and it's a lot. It's both. You don't know how to do it, and you don't want to know either.
Yeah.
Because you know you're gonna have something. You go find somebody that is gonna do it. No.
But that's weird to me because I'm like, so the intention is for you to grow up to be an adult, for you to find somebody to take care of you.
Yeah,
like,
that's what they be thinking.
That's insane.
It is. I agree. That's crazy.
That's
especially insane. In the world we live in now. That's you need to.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be like, I don't understand the things that people go along with. Like, you're taught some things as a kid, but then as you get older, you telling me you don't have the common sense to be like, I know my mom just said this, or my dad, or whoever, but yeah, that's not right. They just go along. That's insane. Insane. All right, second question. What's worse? Finding a box of used condoms or finding your spouse in bed with someone?
Both.
No.
Now I'm in jail.
What's God?
I'm just playing. I'm gonna say in bed.
All right.
Because my next question is, whose bed? Because you better not be in mine. Because then I'll really be in jail. Call the police. For you.
So why you pick in bed?
Because what y'all.
Use your words.
Like, that's great. Like, imagine walking in after a long day of work.
Yeah.
And you hear, and then you walk into your bed.
Right.
And you see your significant other in some random hussy. I think I would just open the door. Just, give a little shake. Okay.
Right.
Close it. Go back to the kitchen.
Oh! I'm thinking just leave. And it just be over. She said go to the kitchen.
Yeah, you know me long enough. You know I'm not just leaving. I'm gonna take some shit. And then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm gonna leave. But no, yeah, no, I think that'd be worse because at least, I mean, regardless, we still breaking up. But like, the box of used condoms is crazy. But I'm glad you being protected. Now, protect my peace
right.
and get your facts and get out. Okay, because I feel like that is not as bad, but like, it's still not coming back from that because
right.
what? So I don't rather anything, but the bed part, I might have to tear some stuff up for that. I might not tear nothing up for the condom, but in my bed, there's gonna be some furniture moving up in there.
All right. So what if they said if there was another situation where you found used condoms and they was like they weren't mine, it was my homeboy. I let my homeboy.
I've been there.
This girl got all types of experiences.
You lying. That's why I don't trust nobody. Cause you lying. Oh, it was one time I found a bracelet, a Pandora bracelet, under our bed.
Yeah.
I was like, whose bracelet is this?
Right.
And I'm like, I took a picture of it, sent it, and I was like, whose bracelet is this? And why was it under the bed?
Yeah.
Here we go. I don't know. It was probably someone. Granted, we did have somebody living with us at the time. Why were they in our room?
Right.
Like, you can't, if it was in the hallway, okay. Under the bed.
Yeah. I feel like somebody put that there.
Like, what? And it wasn't even open, it was closed. So like, regardless of somebody put it there or not, why y'all playing?
Yeah.
Because you already know how I operate. Why are y'all playing? Like, and it just was no, whose bracelet is it?
Right.
Oh, let me call him and tell, so he could tell you that it's so-and-so. Y'all is friends. That's why he live here. Y'all is friends. So I'm not trying to hear it with y'all. Bro, please text me and tell me that this is your bracelet so I can screenshot and send it. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear it. I don't trust nobody because y'all play too much. Or whoever was there, no, she must not know who. But, girl, find something safe to do because this is not.
Find something safe to do.
Because that's weird. Yeah, somebody probably, now I'm sitting here thinking somebody probably did put it there because it was closed.
Yeah.
If it would have fell off, it would be open. But it was
under the bed. Like, okay, obviously anything can happen. So if it fell and it's like right at the edge,
yeah,
and you kicked it,
right,
that could be possible. But
it was like under the bed, like in the middle of under the bed.
That was purposely.
Somebody put that there. Yeah, but still, why y'all playing like that? Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Now I got to tear some stuff up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I picked that I would rather find somebody. That the finding somebody was worse because that's something that I couldn't get out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like the condom thing, that would eventually, I would forget. It would come back, but it's not gonna be like every day in the front of my mind.
I'd rather find I don't know. Either way, I feel like that's gonna scar you down the line. Like anyway, like it's just gonna be always gonna be a memory. Especially when you move in with somebody. Like even though y'all aren't on that type of time, like it's a totally different situation. It's always gonna be that like we were just arguing 2 days ago or whatever, and now he's not answering. All right, here I'm about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you prepare.
Yeah, like you just prepare yourself for the worst. Nobody want to live like that.
Heck no, that's an awful space to be in. awful space to be in. All right, third question. I follow an influencer who's dating two people at the same time, and she includes both of them in her videos. But that being said, could you date somebody who is openly dating another person for the world to see?
No. No. Because what do you think? What I look like? Boo boo face? No. Absolutely not.
Alright, so Kai was like, we're just dating. Mm-mm. That don't mean nothing.
No.
So I'm like, if they weren't so touchy-feely, and the girl, like, she showers her with gifts. So it's like, you with one person one week, and then the next week you with another person.
No.
And
No.
they buying her all these gifts. And I'm like, oh, and she was buying them gifts as well. And I'm like, I never seen you buy the other person gifts like that. So I'm like, that's not something that I could be
knowing that somebody dating somebody, you still trying to be in the picture so bad.
But dating, like, it's not one-on-one, you're just dating.
Knowing that somebody's in a relationship and you still
it's
trying
not a relationship.
An open relationship.
It's not an open relationship.
Whatever. They still into. I'm not trying to hear that. At this point, we could fight because what?
But you gotta look at the definition of dating. It's not a relationship, Simone. They are
cadoodling.
Trying to see. They trying to see which person they like the best. So you just, that's enough for you.
Heck no.
Alright. Last question of the day. Tell us about your worst sexy time experience.
All the times with my ex. And I told him too. That's what. Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
But you said it out of anger.
No.
Okay, so
I've been told him that.
So why would you continue? That's a
it
big
wasn't
question.
It wasn't about that. It was about our connection and personality in the beginning. Yeah, but I've been had to tell him I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy this.
What was his response?
What you gonna say? Like, what can you say? Just
what can
and
I
sent it over
different?
text message.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You one of those.
I mean,
so
how do you say that to somebody face to face when like y'all have a great, a great relationship is just that part.
So after
I don't enjoy.
when you finish, you be like, this your cadoodle time. Hey, you think you might wanna? What?
No.
What's wrong with that?
No.
How are you gonna get satisfied if you don't get it out in the open?
Because even after I said what I said, and it was still okay. Well, what do you want me to do? Explain, and then still it was like, okay, well, this is as long as you know I'm not with you for this. Okay, my heart is really in this. It's not good.
So why you don't think he made the? Why am I so low? Why you don't think he made the adjustments?
No, the adjustments were made, but it still was not. It just wasn't it.
So, not to be all up, like, but I'm just like,
this is unfair.
So what was it?
It just wasn't.
I mean, I'm not saying what was it, but I'm saying when the adjustments was made, why weren't you still satisfied?
I just think when some people are not,
it was inadequate. He wasn't capable of making the adjustment. Okay. So
I just think
do you have maybe you should get some extra pillows. They might help you in the future. They say
you give tips.
I'm just saying. I heard if you use use a pillow and it changes the direction.
No, I'm praying that I don't ever have to go down that road again.
Oh gosh.
Because at this point we're getting older.
Too funny. And it's only gonna get worse.
Well,
since you started when we get older.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with that again. Yeah. Just start screening people before they come in.
Alright, so if somebody falls asleep during sexy time.
During or after?
During.
That's wild.
Do you think they're bored, tired, or it was just that good?
If you fall asleep during, that is crazy. I think they're tired. Boring. Both. It was boring and tired.
I wish you was here. Kai said she told her story how she
fell asleep. I am so weak. What?
Man, when I tell you I was hollering,
that is
she
crazy.
said she was the performer and she fell asleep. I was like, what? She said, no, let me tell you the story. I got up early.
I got to go to work. Oh my God.
I had to go to work. Then we went to the movie. They did something. I don't know if it was like movies or some type of activity. And then it was like late. Oh my gosh. And she said she fell asleep. Yo, I was crying. And then she told a story about how somebody told her to stop.
Because they were sleepy or what?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. They said it because I forgot the word she used, but let's say they said they didn't want to get that, but they didn't say that. They said they didn't want to get attached or something. But I was like, oh, it was trash.
Yeah, I told somebody to stop before, and it was just like after yes I did because what what is going on? I said okay.
Oh God, the tap
on the shoulder.
Oh my God. Not the tap on the shoulder.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, thank you, and don't come again.
Right.
Literally. All right. Those are our questions for the day. So, social media posts. Megan Good. Did you see this?
When he hugged him?
Yes.
That was wild.
So.
Knowing that boy in rap too tight.
That's what I said. That's what I said. So I'm like, and she tried to put out a post on Sherry Room was like, y'all making something out of nothing.
We all saw it.
We
saw his face too.
Exactly.
That's right. Like he probably just saw red like all over. Like we know that boy is not wrapped too tight, so we gonna keep them lifted in prayer.
Listen,
that is crazy.
That's what I said. I said you could tell regardless, because she was like they cut the first part off. Regardless, the after you saw his face, he didn't know what to do with it. Like. And I was like, Michael Ealy didn't even say, yo, come on, man. You know how people, you be like, come on, we gonna take it. He didn't even look at him.
Yeah.
Listen. All right, so who do you think was wrong? You think Megan was wrong? You think Michael was wrong? Or you think Jonathan was being sensitive?
I think Megan was not wrong because she didn't, I don't think she knew that he was gonna do all that.
Okay.
Do I think she's wrong for, because she was hype? She was hype. She was. She was holding her head. Like, she was excited. Like, it was no. It's some underlying something underneath there. Like, she was too excited for me. That's why he looked like that. Was Michael wrong? Absolutely. Because why are you picking that girl up like that?
Yeah.
Why you know she, it's stuff like that. Now, if that man would have turned around and reverted back to a couple years and punched him thought he was in Creed.
Right.
If he would have punched him in the face and then started tussling, then what? Like, you shouldn't have did that.
Right.
Like, he shouldn't have went over there and picked that girl up like that. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I don't think, she was too excited. Like, she was very excited.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Okay? Too much.
Yeah. I said I thought Megan and Michael was wrong.
Yeah.
I said because in the female situation, first of all, you know the type of person that you with. Second of all, when you're in a relationship and like your person is in, you have a certain type of responsibility. So she said she could have tapped him on his shoulder. She could have been like whispered, no. She could have did like a couple of things.
Yeah.
And then of course, like you said, you don't pick no dude girl up
right there in front, regardless right there or not. But he knew that they, like, he knows, everybody knows.
Yeah.
That's they're together.
Right.
But you don't come over there and a simple hug would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like even like one of them hugs where they be like, oh, like, and they moving back and forth again. But like to pick me up, like to pick her up and like do all that.
He growled, man.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That was definitely disrespectful.
And he took her for a ride. She was holding on to that hand
for a while. Yeah. That was disrespectful for that man, their relationship. Like I just
Yeah. No, he kirked out.
Yeah. What? As soon as they got in the car, you gonna do that?
Right. Yeah. That was a bit much.
You know, I don't play like that.
Oh my gosh. All right, those are all our questions for the day. Have you been on any trips lately? Do you got anything planned?
Trips. I went to Atlantic City.
Okay.
It was my friend's bachelorette party.
Oh, you about to be in a wedding?
Yes, her. Yes.
Wow.
Yep, bachelorette party. That was fun. We went on this booze cruise. Got scammed.
Not scammed.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 2 hours, and it was only an hour. They put us on whatever boat was available because it wasn't the boat that we initially paid for. Called the people. Oh, we'll give you half the money back. Which, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll take half because regardless, we still went on the boat. Still didn't get no money back. Still waiting. So waiting for that. Have a lot of things planned. Just gotta
be patient.
Yep, got
Wait
a lot
for
of
the
things
day.
planned. Yep, just gotta be patient and wait for it to come. I'm going to North Carolina in October. I'm excited for that. It's supposed to be either going to Houston or Florida, but right now we can't make it out the group chat. Going back to Houston, definitely going to Florida because one of my friends won a trip. But yeah, just can't make it out the chat right now for some reason. So yeah.
Look at this girl. Big time.
You know?
How you feeling right now? I feel like you might be in your prime right now.
I'm amazing.
No, amazing.
I feel great.
That's crazy.
I registered to work the polls.
Did you now?
Yes, I did. Look at adulting. I said, let me go ahead.
Wow, that's different. You know, normally we see the older folks doing it.
Yep, I registered to be out there, and so I got picked.
Wow.
So I go September 10th, and I gotta be there from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I said, God damn.
Wow.
So I had to request off work.
You gonna be at school?
I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I guess I find out on the 31st because
Yeah.
they got the training and stuff. So I was like,
Wow. Down here or up?
I think it's down here. Yeah, because I think they go based off the address, like my address.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be down here or down here. But yeah, okay.
Wow, that's a different experience.
I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
Hey, well, it's gonna be good though.
Yeah, like it's definitely gonna be a different.
And you want that type of stuff. You want stuff that you normally don't do, or people that you know don't normally.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely. When we sent the stuff, I jumped on it. I was like, oh yeah, and they're gonna pay.
Listen. Yeah.
Real quick.
That's why I was like, I wanted to go to the Berkshire Hathaway shareholders meeting when we went, because I was like, I want to see how these people operate. Like, I want to see, pull the curtain back, see what y'all offering people. Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't hesitate to share our podcast with your loved ones. You can check out the next episode of Tits and Giggles here on YouTube or Spotify. Thank you to our subscribers, old, new, and potential. Positive, positive, positive thoughts. And we're out.